Hey, what's up, everybody? What's up, Fear Squad fam? Here, I'm gonna make a little video of basically every single map is this blank piece of paper right here. It doesn't matter which map. If it's wider this way, some maps are like that. If it's like this, some maps are like that, right? So basically, this is every single map. So what this video is gonna be about, it's gonna be about I'll start off with Hardpoint and just the basics about Hardpoint. I know we have trouble getting it, and through playing a lot, I kind of picked up on a few things. So, let's say this is our spawn right here. This is our original spawn. Okay, so this is where the enemy spawns. So, right here, enemy spawn. Okay, so the first one's always in the center. So here's the center, and that's our hard point, first hard point. And this is the area we have to hold down. Okay, so coming into it, first thing you try to do is just get the easy kills, right? So every single map is pretty much cut off in like 3 lanes, some, 4-lane map or whatever. So you have 3 lanes to rush. You can rush center, you can rush the left lane, or the right lane. All right. So after those 3 lanes, once you get into the map more, you have areas. So these are your main areas. Okay, so we get a grid. All right, so everything that we call out is called out from our spawn. So our original spawn, right, in case there's a spawn flip or in case we flip the spawn. So now we get zones. We get center, center right, center left. And those are basically, the main 3. All right. Going further into that, we can say their spawn right, their spawn left, our spawn right, our spawn left, and center, and their spawn center. Okay, so those callouts are important to say where they're coming from. Let's say they spawn here originally, but now they're over here or they're over here. So those give us a way to call them out better. Their spawn right, their spawn center right, or their spawn left, their spawn center left, or they're in the center, right? So it doesn't matter what map it is, right? You don't need to know the name of the building. You just have to know the area of coming from our spawn out. Okay, so we get into the map. We're getting into the match. The first hard point hits, right? However it goes, right? So we need to control the center zone to control this hard point. So we want to control this, but how you control that better is to have 1 or 2 people in here, and it doesn't matter if you have 1 or the more, because the points still count the same. So it doesn't matter if you have 10 people in there or just 1. The points are still counting the same. Okay, here's where it starts getting technical. So you get your first hard point spawn that you have to control. Now let's say the next one is their spawn right. So here's the second hard point. Okay, so here's their spawn, our spawn. Let's say we're fighting here. We're controlling the zones, right? The open areas of the hard point. All right. So we start saying, all right, time's winding down, 20 seconds. Okay, once the timer gets down to 20 seconds, we want to start playing the second hard point. So depending on the map is depending on where it be. So what I like to do is I like to come from the back, right, and go around whatever obstacles, wherever it is, go around the long way to the second hard point. Okay? And there's a reason for that. The reason is when you go around this way, if we were spawning here, we started fighting over the hard point here. Depending on the map, you would spawn here, 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 or here, 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 and here. Right? So those are all our areas where we could be spawning, depending on how the fight goes. So let's say on this one, we're kind of fighting, and let's say there's a structure here, there's a structure here, structure here, and let's say this part is inaccessible. Okay? That would force us to spawn here or here. Okay? So they would be spawning opposite, either from there, here, here. Anywhere along those lines, right? Where we would be skewed this way because of that building or obstruction that we can't access. So when we go around this way, make that play towards the second hard point, what we do is we cause the spawn to change. The other players will start spawning away from where you are. So if they were spawning here, now they're going to be spawning over here. So the fight is going to take place going from here to here. Okay, so they're spawning here now for the second one, and now we're spawning over here because of that play. So now let's say the third hard point is back over here. Let's say this is the third hard point. All right. So when we talk about controlling spawns now, and we're fighting here, we're most likely gonna spawn over here now, right? And they're spawning over here. Okay, so if we know that this one's over here, the third hard point, what we want to do is we want to create it so that the spawns, we're trapping them to the spawn over here and fighting for this one. At the same time, we're migrating while controlling the zones. So we're controlling these zones, but we're also migrating to keep our spawns in line with the next hard point. So this line can't be broken. We have to control the hard point, but we also have to control the passage to the next hard point. And basically it goes on through like that throughout the map. So you get 5 spawns, right? You get the center, usually one of the other 2 spawns of any team. Okay, then it goes back to the center, left or right. Okay, then it'll go back to the opposite side. So if it spawns center, it goes here next, it comes back here. Where it's gonna go is anywhere on this side. Okay, after it spawns on this side, the next place it's gonna go is on this side. All right, that's your 5 spawns. And then it goes back to the center. So that's how we control the spawns and fighting for the hard point. If it makes sense, let me know. If not, if you're still having troubles understanding it, I can do some gameplay, and I'll try hold the hard point and then get the next one, just so that you can see it in actual gameplay. Let me know what you think of the video. I'm gonna post it. It's just only to the Discord. All right. Thanks, fam. See you out there. Let's play some Hardpoint.